Okay, so here's the 2013 forecast model for the North Central region, and we made a huge upgrade to this year, making it extremely simple for you guys to do. No data entry, well, a tiny bit of data entry. We've alleviated the last year when you had to put in the prior year data, you had to go in here and enter in each one of these categories to, because basically how we do this is we use this and we let this thing build a brain based off of your market center's history, so then it can forecast your future. So where have we been? Where are we going? We're going to use the numbers that you have done in the past to get to where you want to go. And you had to enter all this data. So now all we have to do is it's going to pre-populate all this data. When you log into MyKW and go to reports, go to market center right here on the left hand side. And then we're going to take your multi-year trends report, Excel data only, and we're going to plop it right into this forecast model, and then it's going to have your complete history, so it knows exactly how your office functions, your seasonality in your office. So we go down here, Market Center multi-year trends. We click on that, and this is key that you follow this step here. And it's going to pop up here in just a second. And there's an export button on the top left side. We're going to paste in 2 reports into this thing to give it all the brain power it needs. So then all you have to do is enter in your budget and how much money you want to make, and it's going to spit out all of your numbers for 2013. So let's go to the top left right up here. There's a little export button. If you click that and then change the file format, it is crucial that you do this one right here. Microsoft Excel 97 2003 Excel data only. We need it in that format. So click on that and then click export, and it's opening up that file. So here's all that data. You don't have to worry about it. Just click on the top right here. We're just going to copy it all, the entire workbook, and then we're going to go back to our forecast model, and there's a tab called the export. So we click on that, and then we paste in that data. Now if I look at my 2012 data, there it all is. It's all populated in here, exactly what happened in my 2012. And what's nice about it, it also does, so October, November, and December have not happened yet. You've not transmitted. So what it's going to do is it's going to go in there and grab your 2011 data for each one of those months. Now, if you're starting this in November and you've completed your October data, it will know that, and it will go and grab October 2012 data. So either way, it will know exactly what data to grab for you. The other thing that we're going to do is when we're doing our budget, we want to compare year over year. How are we doing? What's our budget look like this year in this category versus last year? And instead of you having to go and run a bunch of reports and manually enter in that data, all we're going to do is there's these 2 black tabs here, the ones we have to fill out. So the export and then the financial statement. So it's blank right now. So all you do in Account Edge, just like when you're going to the month end and you're running your financial statement, I don't have Account Edge on this computer to show you that, but you run your financial statement and then it looks like this. So I'll show you real quick. And it looks like this. This is where you go and you prepare your text file during transmittal. But all we're going to do for this is copy this data. I'm going to jump back. And now this is crucial here. You have to paste the values because there's a bunch of formulas. So what I didn't just paste it, but I pasted values. So then it puts in the values. Now what it's going to do is on my financial statement, it's going to go in there and grab what I did in 2012 in each one of my expense categories. So now I can compare year over year. So now this is my 2013 financial statement, and I can see exactly my tax prep. I'm up this year, I'm down, up, down, up, down. It's going to tell me every single category if I'm up or down this year versus last year. And how it does it is, so it takes a look at my financial statement, it sees that it was a September financial statement. So then it basically takes the year-to-date numbers and it amortizes them out based on another 3 more months at that pace to give you a total year amount for each category. Now it'll also know if you run this in October, after October transmittal, it'll know that it's October data as well, and it won't convert 3 months worth. It'll only convert the final 2 months in addition to it. So it's smart. It will know exactly what you're putting into the system. So those are crucial reports to plop in here, and then the rest is simple. So you just paste those in here. Now all you're going to do is it's going to take your market center information based off of what you pasted in there. It knows that. Okay, sorry, that thing timed out there. Alright, so now all we have to do is enter in your 2013 profit goal. And I want to make $150,000 total profit. Again, that is key. So this includes profit share and your owner profit. So 150,000, and now everything is done. So now I can look at my snapshot. It is going to tell me exactly how much my net profit is year end, my profit sharing, my company dollar. Everything's going to automatically calculate for 2013. Here's all of my data. So units, volume, everything populates, and it's taking your history of your market center and applying it to your forecast. So saying if you want to make, so in 2012, we made $96,000. So I am upping it to $150,000 this year. That's an increase of about $50,000. And then it's going to apply that to all of my categories based on my seasonality, based on my company dollar percent of GCI, my GCI percentage of volume, and it applies it all according to your market center so you get accurate data. So you've also got to tap here 2012 versus 2013. So here's your units and 2012, 13, and then the increase, and then the volume increase as well. So my GCI, and I can look and see if these things are accordingly. I mean, is this doable? So if it's too much, after I start looking at these numbers, and then I can actually go back to my info and say, okay, that just may be out of the realm. So I go to 125,000, and now it's going to change the numbers accordingly. And it'll also show your approved cost year over year, and also your owner profit year over year, profit share year over year. Your recruiting is very simple. All you're going to do is enter in your September totals, how many cappers, half cappers, quarter cappers, and new agents do you have in your market center, and also the percent of contributing agents. Again, this isn't producing agents. This is agents that are in production. This is your agents that are considered contributing. So what percentage of your agents have the ability, if they have a closing, to contribute company dollar? You can get this off your vital signs report on the MyKW. That will give you that number as well. So put that in there, put in this number, and then all you do is you add how many, what's your goal to, I mean, if you're doing this after October, you can put in your real data, and then forecast your November, your December 2012, and then your 2013 down here. And the red obviously would be agents removed, and then it'll chart it all down here for you as well and give you the total 17 added, 3 removed, and it'll give you a year-to-date running total of all those as well. And then it's got the info for inputting your goals into MyKW. Being the fact that this is not KWRI's forecast model, the only thing that you have to do manually on this is just enter in this data. So you could print this off and then you'd enter this into MyKW under resources, submit, resources here, goal entry, and you would just enter in that data. Click here to update. Of course, there's a system error there, but again, under resources, goal entry, and then you would just manually enter in these numbers. These are the exact categories that they're looking for. So this is a very limited data here that just gives you the stuff you have to enter into MyKW. It'll also generate your vital signs for the year. So you have a vital signs report for the entire year based off of your forecast model. So again, all you have to do is export that file, put in your financial statement, and again, this is crucial, paste the values, not the data, because it'll put formulas in there, and then that data will go away if you close down that financial statement. Put in that, your 2012 data automatically populates. You got your financial statement. All you're going to do is enter in your budget, and this budget drives the entire forecast model. So this is crucial to enter in your budget. And you also have the ability to write off a loss carried forward. So if you do have a loss carried forward during a month and you want to get rid of it, just hit the X button and it will remove your loss carried forward from that month, and it'll start applying it again accordingly. So you can write that off, and everything else automatically happens for you. So this is going to be coming out. I'm going to make a few more final tweaks to it. So if you have any updates on or suggestions, just email me, calvinmorgan@kw.com.